Well, in tonight's parting shots, we take a look at the connection between body and mind. Artist Hayv Kahraman's art explores how the key to healing from trauma lies in the gut. Now, stay with me on this. Often referred to as the body's second brain, the gut produces an important chemical that regulates our emotions. Her latest solo show exploring these themes is now on at the Third Line Gallery in Dubai, and that is where I met her recently.
I was born in Iraq, in Baghdad. I lived through 2 wars, so the Iran-Iraq War and the First Gulf War. In the early 90s, we decided to flee. We hired our smuggler, and we had our falsified passports, and we left. We fled to Sweden.
Hayv's practice is heavily guided by that refugee experience. Her latest exhibition, Gut Feelings Part 2 at the Third Line Gallery in Dubai, explores the effects of trauma on the body. Exposed and tangled digestive organs act as a visual metaphor, unraveling the healing process. Walk me through the evolution of that journey through your art.
So this work, I would say, started about 3 years ago. I discovered that there's this foreign, in parentheses, foreign bacteria that lives in our digestive system, in our gut, that produces about 97% of serotonin. Serotonin is the happy hormone, right? This is the hormone that makes us feel joy. Yes. So the gut kind of became a tool or a methodology to work through these various ideas. And really, ultimately, it's a way to heal and to repair. You know, when I was researching this, I thought, okay, how can I literally work with microbes? And this is where the torshi came in. This is torshi, so it's a fermented beets and turnips, and it contains a lot of amazing bacteria for your gut.
And you use torshi in the Gut Feelings Part 2. And just explain how.
Yeah, so this is actually painted with torshi. So this is my effort in collaborating with these bacteria. What I really wanted to focus on is that, you know, the symbiotic relationship between my body and the bacteria. So I wanted to have that kind of contamination, right? So it did become quite performative and healing and cathartic.
There is a certain tension over exactly who's in control of the healing process evident in her work. Is this you?
Yes and no. So this figure is, I think she's a representation of a collective. It's not a self-portrait. It's a multitude of stories, of narratives, of persons. I want us to think in more collaborative terms.
Do you expect to get to the point at which you no longer represent trauma in your work?
I don't know if that's possible. No, and I think ultimately, you know, what I came to understand is it's not really about getting to a place, it's about the process of getting there, right? And it's messy and it's painful, but like we have to somehow embrace it. That's what I came to learn from making these.
One artist's intimate way of portraying the connection between body and mind.